RT-2PM Topol is a strategic mobile missile complex of Soviet-Russian production with a solid-fuel intercontinental ballistic missile 15ZH-58, which has 3 stages. This complex includes an intercontinental ballistic missile and a mobile ground-based missile complex. The development of the project began in 1975 at the Moscow Institute of Thermal Engineering under the leadership of Alexander Davidovich Naduradze on the basis of the TEMP-2S ICBM and the Pioneer BRSD SS-20 Sabre. Chief designer since 1987, Boris Lagutin, until 1993. Work on the Topol ICBM began according to the resolution of the USSR Council of Ministers of July 20, 1975. The production of charges for the engines of the second and third stages of the rocket at the Pavlograd chemical plant began in 1979. The first launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile took place on October 27, 1982 at the Kapustanya test site, but was unsuccessful. Flight and design tests began with a successful launch on February 8, 1983 at the Plesetsk training ground. A total of 12 launches took place in 1983 to 1984 under the program of summer design tests. The credit launch of the program took place on November 20, 1984. Serial production of the missile complex began by the resolution of the USSR Council of Ministers of December 28, 1984. And the production of missiles began at the Votkin plant in the late 70s. Since 1985, the rocket has been produced by the Votkin machine building plant, and self-propelled launchers by the Barakudy plant, Volgograd. The construction of stationary bases and equipment of combat patrol routes of the PGRK began in 1984. On July 23, 1985, the 1st Topol Division went on combat duty as a part of the Russian Strategic Missile Forces Regiment in Yoshkar-Oly-Marisk JSC of the USSR. By the end of 1985, another regiment was on combat duty. In 1987, the 1st Regiment of the Russian Strategic Missile Forces was put on combat duty in the area of Nizhny Tagil, and in 1988 another regiment took over in the city of Irkutsk. RT-2PM has 3 marching stages, each equipped with RDTT and 1 fixed nozzle. The total weight of the rocket is 45 tons. The first stage has a mass of 27.8 tons, a length of 8.1 m and a diameter of 1.8 m. The second stage has a diameter of 1.55 m, and the third 1.34 m. The main part of the missile consists of a warhead and a compartment with a propulsion unit and management system. Rocket flight control, routine work, pre-launch preparation and launch are carried out using an inertial type control system. The rocket is housed in a long-life sealed transport launch container that maintains constant temperature and humidity. The launcher is mounted on a 7-axle MAZ-7912 chassis. Later modifications are based on the MAZ-7917, and is equipped with systems for transporting, supporting and launching the missile.